Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Scuttles, and today is hopefully a really good day because the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer has officially just launched. It actually launched sooner than I was expecting, so I'm a little bit late to this by just a couple hours. No biggie, hopefully. But one way or another, it's available now, and here we are. We're gonna go and check it out. First time reaction. Let's see what she's got to offer. Ooh, okay, this is exciting. Okay.
Henry Loomis, this
So we
is
started at the museum.
Our mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
I'm going to try not to talk too much so that you guys can hear this too, but I am going to give you a little bit of my feedback.
It comes from the largest dinosaurs.
So we got the big old tail, we saw that in the teaser.
Fortunately for us,
what the heck? We got some weird sauropod things like fins and stuff.
Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
Gonna have some comedy, I don't mind that.
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Okay, honestly, so far I really like the vibes we're getting.
Government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
We're getting these like return to safari style
This
vibes
island
and
was
like
the research facility
exploring the
for the
island. This
original
is what I
Jurassic
like.
Park.
I like it. Whoa, okay, we got
We
raptor
need
in
DNA
the
from the
chamber
three
thing.
biggest dinosaurs. Do we have to get a sample from an egg? I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
Quetzal. Oh, she just kicked that thing in the face. That's not good.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the
Okay,
original
I'm
park.
very pleased so far.
Raptors.
Raptors.
The worst of the worst
Alright, hold up now.
were left here.
Don't say it, don't say it.
Come on!
Oh, they said it! Oh no! Oh no, what was that? Oh no, no, no! Oh, the Dino looks good, the Rex looks good. And then we're back to that. Oh, they've only gone and done it.
Long shot.
Ooh, and there's the return of the Spino. You know
What
that's
the
gonna make
hell
a
are
bunch of
those?
people happy.
They're helping the
Accurate
mosasaurs
Spinos.
defend
might I add.
territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Okay. Ooh! Accurate Mosa as well. Hold on. Okay, so we've got a lot to digest there. Let's see if we can backtrack a little bit. First impressions, I give it a 9 out of 10. I think that everything looks fantastic. I think that we need to go and get the top 3 DNA things is a little bit like, okay, yeah, well, maybe they explained it and I missed it. Why do we need the top 3 biggest creatures? I feel like that's just movie plot. I feel like there's no real purpose in that. Apart from that one little quirk, like I wouldn't even care if necessarily there was no point in it and it was just for the film. It's like, we need to go and get the big 3. Like, sure, whatever. But the part that really bothers me, and I was nervous about it, there had been a few rumors. This is where a bunch of spoilers are going to start happening, by the way. So if you don't want to hear stuff that's outside of the trailer, then look away now, click away. There have been talks about bringing in these big mutant-y hybrid sort of things. I don't know. I think they're like technically not hybrids. We said we weren't going to do that. But now they got this big dinosaur mutant thing. Where did that happen? Let's go back to that. Okay, so we've got a freaking mega version of the Quiet Place Angels, I guess, or something. Death Angels, not angels. Obviously, they weren't very angelic. They were very mean. Honestly, mentioning A Quiet Place is like a perfect way to bring this up again. Loves that franchise, and then they've only gone and ruined it. I was not a fan of the direction that film went, or that franchise. And now they're doing the exact same thing with this. And this is what disappoints me so much with the Jurassic World series. They don't even take their own advice, really, if you think about it. In the films and everything, they talk about how they're messing up because people are getting greedy, the audience wants bigger, they want better, they want the more teeth and everything. And that is exactly what causes their downfall, is they just keep going further and further, trying to push that limit for audience entertainment, and it just ruins the park in the long run. And it's the exact same thing here with the films. The directors or whoever's in charge of creating all these creatures and stuff decides that, like, we need the next big thing that people are going to talk about. Dinosaurs just aren't cool enough anymore. We've already been there, done that film. And so they're trying to keep pushing these boundaries and introducing these wacky things like Scorpius Rex and Camp Cretaceous or whatever this abomination is. And I personally am not here for it. I don't like it. Keep that stuff in the Godzilla and like King Kong sort of universe. That's perfectly fine if that's what you're going and signing up for, but that's not what I come for when I'm here to watch a Jurassic Park film. Maybe I'm the only person that feels this way and I'm overreacting a little bit or something. Anyways, there's my hot take. I'll get down off my soapbox and let's just talk about the film a little bit. It looks like we're at some sort of museum. I don't know any backstory to all the behind the scenes stuff. I've been trying to avoid the spoilers for as long as possible. So this trailer right here is legitimately my very first look at all the Jurassic talk, apart from the little teasers that came out and those couple images that I think came out yesterday actually. So forgive me if there's like stuff that's already known and I just don't know about it. I just know what's happening here in the trailer. So it looks like we're going to start out at some sort of museum. There's actually a word up top. What does that say? There's some sort of word up top there. I don't know if that would actually help us dissect what we're looking at here or not, but if you guys can see what that word says down below, that would be awesome. I almost get the feeling that this could be a museum related specifically to Jurassic Park for some reason, because why else would they have that big banner and everything? I don't know. Maybe it's just like a Hammond family heirloom sort of thing, and this is just like something that they donated to a museum. I don't know. Anyways, moving on, we can see that we're going to the island. I love this whole introductory sequence of like meeting up in like, I think they said like Barbados or something. So we're like down in the islands and we're just like getting a crew together to go and explore this island that's like gonna be dangerous and everything, but we're putting together like this ragtag team to go and do it. I like the slow reveal of the sauropod in the grass and stuff, even though I do agree with what some people are saying, where that's like a little bit cheesy or not very sensical, where it's like, if you had a massive sauropod sneak up behind you and you didn't know about it, like you're not even in a forest, you're in an open field and you didn't see a sauropod behind you, how in the world are you going to survive the rest of this thing? So that's a little corny. It's a little bit of like a doesn't really make sense thing, but it's a cool reveal, so I'll let it slide. One thing that's very interesting to me too is with all of the dinosaurs we're seeing, it looks like we're getting newly scientifically accurate versions, or at least more so than traditionally. So I'm guessing here, I didn't know what this creature was at first, but if you look at the face of it, it's incredibly similar to the face of like the Dreadnoughtus and stuff that we get in the previous films, more specifically in Jurassic World Evolution. That's like the exact face of the Dreadnoughtus right there, pretty much. So there's a chance that that could be what this is. There's always the possibility that this is already known, but that's just a recurring theme that you'll see throughout the trailer, is that these sauropods, maybe not so much the raptors, definitely not the raptors actually. The Spinosaurus has had an incredible leap in the scientific department, being a fully aquatic creature. Looks much more like a large monitor lizard sort of thing. Let's see if we can go back to that freeze frame. Like, look at that. That is like a full-on like monitor lizard sort of creature right there. Mosasaur had a huge step up. So yeah, with the Spino, Mosasaur, and whatever that sauropod is, you can see that they are definitely making strides towards more scientific accuracy, which then begs the question of, this is not truly just an abandoned research facility for testing the dinosaurs brought to the original island like they kind of hinted at. This, as you can kind of see right here, we've got some nice modern technology. This wasn't made in 1993. This is like ongoing progress, and as if that wasn't clear enough just based on the technology, the fact that we're having these newly scientifically accurate dinosaurs clearly means that over the span of Jurassic Park to now, there are still people out there researching these animals. So now, sure, we start off with Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus, because that's the available DNA that we have at the time. But we've had another, I don't know how long it's been, but regardless, you get the point of we've had this time since then to continue searching for DNA and everything, and we can incorporate that into the pre-existing DNA sequence that we have and slowly develop more scientifically accurate dinosaurs over time. I love the different vibes we're getting. I've heard a few people say that it's going to be a combination of like Jaws, Indiana Jones, and the original Jurassic Park, and that is exactly what I'm getting here. I also am getting quite a bit of like Kong Skull Island-y sort of vibes or things like that. Overall, I think that there's a lot more to dissect here. We can go and do like a whole film theory on what we think is going to happen, but that sounds like it could be a topic for a different video potentially. Overall, I just wanted to give you all my first impression, tell you my thoughts, and say that I think that this looks like it could be a very great film, but I am a little disappointed. Honestly, that's an understatement. I am quite honestly very disappointed in whatever monstrosity that is. Regardless of what's mixed into this thing, I'm not on board yet. There's a chance that they could come around and maybe the film can convince me to kind of go the other way and be in support of it. But as of right now, this is like a crippling blow for me, quite honestly, and that would have to bring my rating down to like a 7 out of 10. Like, I still think that it looks like we have a fantastic movie here, just based on the trailer that we've seen. I think that they give away the main big points of it. Like, obviously, we're gonna start out closing up the museum. We're gonna put together a research crew in one last effort to keep Jurassic Park or dinosaur stuff from going out of history, or going extinct, should I say. We're gonna visit the Mayan temple to collect the large Quetzalcoatlus genome. We're going to visit the lab in order to collect, I guess, the raptor genome or Rex genome or something. And then we're going to move out to the ocean, and that's either us going for one last large creature. Maybe we wanted Mosasaur DNA or Spinosaur DNA, I don't know. So either that's like the third big animal that we want, or that's just us trying to end the film. We've got everything from the island, we're just trying to get out, and there's like one last catch you gotta get past. Like, you've got pretty much the full movie here, but thankfully it still feels like there's stuff, like there's plenty of gaps that we need to kind of fill in and actually see for ourselves. They only just barely hint at what this big creature is, instead of in the past, like, Jurassic films are kind of notorious for coming out and just like revealing absolutely everything. I mean, we do get a lot of info, don't get me wrong, but it feels like there's at least a movie to go see, and there's plenty of questions to still be answered and stuff. We didn't even talk about the Rex. That looks really good. We've got some like Lost World tiger stripy Rexes and stuff going on. Visuals look absolutely amazing. I know I'm jumping all over the place. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Do you guys agree with me that you hate big monster creatures like this? Do you think I'm overreacting? One way or another, are you excited to see this film? Are you nervous? Are you scared? What's going on? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for choosing this to be your destination to watch the trailer and get some extra reaction takes. Let me know what you think.